Let me see if I have any last minute emails. All right. Natalia, here's Jaden, Adwell, Emma, Bannerman, Paul, Brockman, Brothers, Callahan, Ashlyn, Dow, Christina, Chaz, Gibbons, Casey, Lindsay, Justice, Larkin. Miguel is excused today. Meacham's here. Odd, Xavier, Foss, Press. Aiden is also excused. Leslie, Melissa, Dylan, Martha, Hurricane, Thompson, Tucker, Laka, Logan, Wade Boggs, Melman, Jocelyn, and that's it. All right. Hope you guys had a great spring break. I know I did. I took the advice that I gave you guys. I literally did nothing work related. It is so bad. My keyboard actually found out today is out of charge. And since I changed the bags, my thing is not there. Uh, Given that schedule is going to be kind of tight, I decided that you will be exempt from Chapter 6 homework. Not only I'm going to exempt you, you're going to love me for this. I'm going to give you guys 100 on that as if you did it. All right? So it's a freebie. And which means, oh, I'll reopen Chapter 6 quiz. So if you are not happy about it for the next, let's do 3 days, you can go back and do as much as you want. All right? We'll start the new homework system with Chapter 7. All right. Remember, our next midterm is next Tuesday, unless I'm horribly mistaken. I'm hoping it's next Tuesday because I'm not in town next Thursday. So put that in your calendar. Next 2 weeks, Thursdays, I'm not in town, so I will do an offline lecture video and post it. So next Thursday and the Thursday after that. Let me just make sure that's the midterm date. Yes, it is Tuesday. Good. That midterm is going to cover only chapters 6 and 7. And I am going to make sure this time that the people who make the copies are not going to screw up like that. I mean, I still can't put my head around that. I mean, you don't even check that it's a two-sided thing. But then again, we pay these people only minimum wage, so you get exactly what you pay for them. And you already have a good idea about the nature of that exam. Make sure you work on your explanations, okay? And I'm going to post these. This is for Jeopardy purposes, but I'll use a different set of questions. Let me show you. We already did chapter 6 Jeopardy on my other section. Just to give you guys ideas about what I expect in terms of explanations. So, for example, that correct answers, and that's the explanation. In that case, all you need is that's the definition. And if you want, you can go through about other choices, why they're not correct. So let's use a little bit something a little bit more complicated and things like that. You basically make a logical argument based on definition. Sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to ask you just a definition question, but all you have to do is that's the definition and it applies from there. Or for a numerical question, and for example, if you use the bond pricing template, just say that's what I did, and here is what I've done on that template. Or something else, maybe. And let's do this. Just go through your reasonings. And for both chapter 6 and 7, I'm going to post these two PowerPoints. And that's how you interact with it. Hit the PowerPoint slideshow, and the animations takes care of the rest. You want to see that question? Click on that. Decide what the answer is. See the answer, and see my little discussion about it. All right. That gives you a rough idea about what kind of things I expect. Since Jeopardy for Chapter 7 is next Monday, I'll use a different set of questions for those guys. Because I know you know people there. I don't want you to leak those questions. Next year, these are actually going to be power horse for both study before anything. I'll have a few of these for students to kind of self-study. And they also, all sections will have Jeopardy. So they're going to have to do it in class like that. But the quizzes are going to be different, and because EKU is changing from Blackboard to Canvas. And I'm teaching 3 sections of this class next semester. And I'm going to basically transport all of my stuff. I have a piece of software here that allows me to do quizzes with a lot of branching. For example, I can start you with easy questions. If you do well on the easy questions, you earn the right to do harder questions. I mean, if you completely screw up the easy questions, there's no point of asking you the hard stuff. And if you don't do that well, you go back to easy questions. And it allows me to do a lot of stuff. And it also allows me to do things like for certain multiple choice, especially non-numerical ones. Yes, the correct answer is always the best answer, but there are answers that are not that bad. I mean, right now you get only 0 for those, right? But this software allows me to attach different points to each choice. So if there's something like that, maybe I'll give you half of it. But sometimes there are answers that are so bad, if you pick them, I'll actually take points from you. You know, if there was a choice where the assets are negative and you didn't know that they cannot be negative, that means you deserve to be punished. So you'll get maybe -2 out of 10, something like that. All right. Now, I'm going to open this file. I posted under March 19 lecture That's the kind of template we developed for dividend growth model. So you can open it from there and work with me if you like. This handles any stock pricing model problem we can have. So without further ado, I'm going to actually open up a quiz and kind of work on that. Your Chapter 7 quiz will be posted later tonight. It'll remain alive until Friday evening, and then your homework clock will start, and that'll be there until Tuesday evening or so. So let's see. Okay. Suntan, let me, okay, I'll leave it here. Suntan pays their constant annual dividends. Over the past year, the required return on this firm's stock increased. Given this information, you know that's over the past year's stock price had to do what? Remember, that required return is